Stadium in LA. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's having a fantastic year with an ERA of under 2. You're going to have to pitch real well in this one to keep that ERA as minuscule as it is.
Ender Inciarte heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Turner scoops it up. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Emilio Bonifacio will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Nobody out, runner on first. Sacrifice attempt here. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He comes into this one as Mr. Clutch in this lineup, carrying a batting average with runners in scoring position over 350. That's pretty reliable, so he could definitely be an impact player in this game.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
And they were able to put together a good performance in the victory yesterday afternoon, so they'll see if they can keep it going here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. To 2-2 now. You go back to the curveball here?
I'd stay away. I'd go curveball or even slider, but I got to get it out over the plate. My job as a pitcher, expand the zone. Make the hitter swing at pitches that are off the plate.
Crawford comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, their starter has a ton of strikeouts, among the league leaders. That sometimes leads to some complacency out in the field. They're going to have to stay on their toes, be ready, because they will be involved.
Adonis Garcia steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first, so this is a big opportunity right now.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald, just like most other umpires, he'll miss a couple here and there, but his strike zone never seems to be too outrageous.
2 strike deliveries in the dirt, 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for Atlanta, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Bud Norris will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's got a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, so he's throwing the ball pretty well. We'll see how that translates into this one.
Jock Peterson comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
They've had to fly cross-country here to start this road trip, so these will be a pretty telling next few series to see what this team's really made of.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm looking forward to watching Adrian Gonzalez. He hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. Not an eye-popping statistic, but still a good indication that he's been in a groove at the plate.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And there you see the Dodger leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks 2nd best on the club.
Yeah, he's really contributed to the team this year. Here he is on second again with a chance to score on just a single.
Yasiel Puig will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Hit hard up the middle. Bonifacio comes up with it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. With a moment now, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch one of the most underrated players in the game today, Ender Inciarte. Most people don't appreciate how good of an outfielder he is. He's got great speed, and that speed allows him to cover a ton of ground. Takes away a lot of potential base hits. We'll see if he does that here in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bonifacio over to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. After 1, no score. Nick Markakis will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Kershaw gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Seager. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6th, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Tyler Flowers will stand in, and he was the entirety of their offense yesterday afternoon as he drove in both of their 2 runs.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a two-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Michael Bourne at the plate now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll check in here at 277. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Fastball called for strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Justin Turner will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year.
Baseman, Justin Turner.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Markakis is there, 1 away.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
A.J. Ellis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Bonifacio on the grass, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled, and this is off the second base bag, and the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single.
And you know, guys, sometimes it's just better to be lucky than good. I mean, if the pitcher can't get this thing, you figure it's going to take a superhuman effort by anybody else behind the mound to make a play, and this one's going to go down as an infield single.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. And a pitch out, but Crawford's not going. And there goes Crawford. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Number 7 will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, guys, he's
Kershaw looks in. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting 9.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 putout for good measure.
Stepping in now, Bud Norris, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Around first, on his way to second now.
The left fielder,
Yeah, it looked like a fairly routine play there. Don't know if he took his eye off it or what, but he winds up basically whiffing on the catch, and that's going to wind up a two-base error.
Here's Ender Inciarte as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One out and a runner on second base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Emilio Bonifacio, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. Two strikes on him now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peterson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Chase Utley will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Into the windup and the pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Utley.
I think he needs to cut down on his swing a bit, get a little more compact, because he ain't going to be touching those fastballs.
And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. Right side, hit hard. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
From the stretch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground and reined in, one away.
Now batting,
Jock Peterson will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Here comes the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Oh, this is exactly where you want that changeup to be. That thing fell right through the bottom of the zone. No chance.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Still 2-2. Runner at first here, one man out. High and deep to straightaway right. Markakis looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Here's Corey Seager.
5, shortstop, Corey
Hit
Seager.
hard towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The right fielder,
So now
number
time will be
66.
called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in, Yasiel Puig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Hit hard toward first, but this is speared by the first baseman, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Boy, and how they get out of this one with only one out on this play is a mystery. This probably should have been much more than that, but they can't wind up making the play.
Here's Adrian now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Chop foul wide of first. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, here's another look at this on show track. And actually, this pitch might not even show up on the graphic. That's how far away from the plate it was. And this will let that base runner take a nice little stroll up to second base.
Hit out towards second. Bonifacio takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now 2-0 LA. With Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning for Atlanta.
Freeman.
Kershaw into the windup. First pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And here you go, one more time. You keep making quality pitches, you keep getting quality outs. In that pitch right there on the outside corner, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Adonis Garcia. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. 2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Justin Turner is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Line drive to left. Inciarte has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
In now is A.J. Ellis. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, for a 1-2 pitch, this bites off a lot of the strike zone. You can see on show track, it's pretty much right down the heart of the plate. He jumps all over it and drives it for a 1-out double.
Sean Newcomb is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Here's Carl Crawford now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. For Ellis, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Boy, that curve of his is so darn tough, especially right on the heels of that fastball. It's 20 miles an hour slower, and it dips down hard at the end.
And Crawford swings and misses at that one. A strikeout victim for out number 2. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career punch-out. You can bet his club is hoping for a lot more of that going forward.
Well, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to be a solid one. Many of the best pitchers at this level have at least one put-away pitch that they can go to in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. Tyler Flowers will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Bourne. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Kershaw's ready. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, that's a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this on the mound. So that's a good job to hold up on that pitch.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
There you see him, Matt. 3rd in the National League at the moment in that category. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
Number 7 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
0-1.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing it, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. And that misses 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Peterson moving to his left. And the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Clayton Kershaw comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First offering on its way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jock.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jock Peterson, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And if he swung at that first one, no reason not to go up there again.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Braves nothing. Sean Newcomb will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready with the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time. Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Skied into straightaway right. Puig moves over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this...
Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
On the ground up the middle. Seager is there. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 2-0. Yasiel Puig gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Yasiel Puig.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Adrian Gonzalez will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, a smart pitch there. If you got him to reach for it 0-1, maybe he'll do it again 0-2.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 1-2, here it comes. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, Gonzalez on his way to second now. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
And the way their starter's throwing, another run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
Justin Turner will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with 1 out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
A.J. Ellis steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, and you cannot get caught making up your mind to swing before you even see where the pitch is going to be. I mean, I wasn't even close.
Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Oh, just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guys throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
Here's Carl Crawford now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. 7th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Freddie Freeman will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little dribbler back at him. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Into the box now, Adonis Garcia. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner has it. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
There's nothing easy about this play right here. It's a high chopper, so he knows he's going to have to field and throw pretty much all in one motion, and he does so here to get his man. That's a nice play.
Nick Markakis will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Rob Wooten will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Rob Wooten.
Chase Utley steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now you could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Clayton Kershaw will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners off for second. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, here the runner's going to break on 0-2. Normally, this is not such a great count to run on because of the threat of a pitch out. But instead, they get a gift right here. It's a strike him out, throw him out double play.
Jock Peterson will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Lifted in the air out to right. Markakis on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Tyler Flowers will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike one. Liner towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Number 2, Michael Bourne.
Yeah, and it's been a long time since they even had a base runner out there. You have to go all the way back to the third inning to find the last one, and they've been stopped dead in their tracks ever since.
Michael Bourne stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
You've got to wonder if fatigue's becoming a bigger factor here to start the eighth.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
In there, a base hit.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Number 7 will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Carlos Torres is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Carlos Torres.
Yasiel Puig leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Yasiel Puig.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Bourne looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
And guys, you wonder if this home run makes it an easier decision to send that starter back out there to maybe finish this one off himself. That gives him an extra bit of leeway here, and I have a feeling that might just sway their manager's decision into letting him try to go out there and notch the complete game.
Here's Adrian now, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Cue shot here out towards short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Maybe a little bit off the end of the bat right there, but if he gets this off the barrel, I think he probably hits it hard enough to make it out. So I think he's going to take this one.
Justin Turner will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Bonifacio on to Freeman. A double play.
The catcher, number 17, A.J. Ellis.
A.J. Ellis ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bonifacio has got it, and the side is retired. Dodgers do get a run, and it comes on the home run by Yasiel Puig. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's now 4-0 LA. Ender Inciarte will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Now the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this ball gets right past him. Boy, looked like he was in position, but they'll have a leadoff base runner.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. And now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Emilio Bonifacio stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
Oh, we got some life here now in the 9th inning. First and second now. And, hey, one more base runner. You're going to bring the tying run to the plate. And we've seen stranger things happen.
Freddie Freeman will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Jansen comes set. Here's the delivery. In there, strike one.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
In now, Adonis Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position. Not really your prototypical double play ball here. This is a high chopper, so they wind up taking the force at second, and that's all they're going to get.
Nick Markakis makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Taken, called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
It's about what we've come to expect here from Jansen as he comes in here to fire a scoreless 9th and finish off the Dodger victory.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Clayton Kershaw. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 4-0. Good night from Los Angeles.
Here now is our final